What if the reason your family keeps facing sudden problems, tension, fear, or unexpected setbacks isn't random at all? What if there is a spiritual dimension you haven't been guarding? Every morning, before your children step outside, before your spouse goes to work, before your day begins, something is being decided in the unseen realm. Today, you're going to learn how to prophetically secure your family before the day even starts. Welcome. If you care deeply about your family's safety, peace, and spiritual covering, this message is for you. David Yonggi Cho taught that morning prayer is not optional for spiritual victory, it is foundational. Many believers pray occasionally, few pray strategically, and that difference changes everything. Today I will show you a simple but powerful prophetic morning prayer framework that places a spiritual shield over your household. This is not fear-based teaching, this is authority-based living. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to pray, how to pray it, and why it works. And more importantly, you will feel equipped instead of anxious. Let's be honest. You already pray for your family. You pray when someone is sick. You pray during financial pressure. You pray when conflict breaks out. But the problem is this: most prayer is reactive. You respond after something goes wrong. You pray after the argument. You pray after the bad news. You pray after fear enters your child's heart. And slowly anxiety grows. You begin wondering why peace never seems consistent, why protection feels unstable, why cycles repeat. The hidden flaw is not lack of faith, it's lack of timing and strategy. The spiritual realm operates with order. Just like you lock your doors before sleeping, there is a way to spiritually secure your household before the day begins. But most families start their mornings rushed, distracted, and reactive. You wake up, you check your phone, you think about responsibilities, you move straight into stress. Meanwhile, you never intentionally establish spiritual authority over the day. David Yonggi Cho emphasized early morning prayer because the beginning of the day sets the spiritual tone. When you ignore the beginning, you surrender control of the atmosphere. Protection is strongest when established before exposure. And that is the shift you are about to make. Here is the revelation. Prophetic morning prayer is not begging God to protect your family. It is declaring what heaven has already authorized. There is a difference between asking and enforcing. When you pray prophetically in the morning, you step into your spiritual role as guardian of your household. You are not powerless. You are positioned. Think of it like setting the spiritual climate of your home. If you turn on heating before winter air enters, your house stays warm. If you wait until the cold fully settles, it takes longer to shift the atmosphere. Morning prayer works the same way. David Yonggi Cho taught that spoken declaration carries creative authority. Words shape atmosphere. Words release faith. Words align your home with God's promises. When you declare protection before your children leave for school, before your spouse faces workplace pressure, before unexpected situations arise, you are spiritually preparing the ground ahead of them. Instead of reacting to problems, you are preventing them. Instead of fearing unknown outcomes, you are anchoring the day in divine covering. This changes your mindset from anxiety to authority. And here is the deeper truth. When you consistently start your day declaring God's protection, your own peace increases. You stop living in fear of what if. You begin living in confidence of God already covered it. Protection isn't passive, it is intentional, it is declared. It is established. Now let me show you exactly how to do it. This framework has 3 parts. It is simple, it is practical, and it is powerful. Step 1. Apply the covering. Start by speaking protection over each family member by name. Do not pray silently in your thoughts. Speak clearly and intentionally. Say, Father, I place your protection over my household today. I cover my spouse. I cover my children. I cover our home, our health, our minds, and our future. No harm, no accident, no negative influence has authority over us. Be specific. If your child struggles with anxiety, declare peace over their mind. If your spouse faces pressure at work, declare wisdom and favor. If finances are tight, declare stability and provision. Specific prayer builds specific protection. When you name areas of concern and place them under divine covering, you remove fear and replace it with clarity. Step 2. Make prophetic declarations. Now shift from covering to declaring. This is where many people hesitate. But this is where authority activates. Declare, this day belongs to God. My family walks in safety. We walk in wisdom. We walk in favor. Every decision we make is guided. Every step we take is ordered. No weapon formed against us will prosper. You are not trying to convince God. You are aligning your home with His promises. Use Scripture as your foundation. The Lord watches over us. The Lord is our keeper. He will command His angels concerning us. No harm will overtake us. When you speak Scripture aloud, you strengthen your own faith while reinforcing spiritual truth over your household. Declarations reshape your internal environment first. And when your internal environment shifts, your external atmosphere follows. Step 3. Establish daily peace. Finally, end your prayer by declaring peace over your home. Say, I declare peace in our conversations, peace in our decisions, peace in our thoughts. Our home is a place of safety and unity. Protection is not only about avoiding harm, it is about maintaining harmony. Many families are physically safe but emotionally tense, spiritually active but mentally anxious. When you intentionally declare peace every morning, you train your mind and spirit to expect calm instead of chaos. Practical tips: wake up 10 to 15 minutes earlier. Do this before checking your phone. Stand if you feel sleepy. Keep a small notebook nearby to write specific declarations for that day. Consistency matters more than length. Even 5 focused minutes every morning can transform your family's spiritual atmosphere over time. And here's what happens when you practice this daily: you become calmer. Your reactions soften. Your words carry more confidence. Your family senses stability. Because you are no longer starting the day worried. You are starting the day anchored. If you want to deepen this practice, add one powerful habit: gratitude. After declaring protection, thank God in advance for a safe and peaceful day. Gratitude strengthens expectation. You can also involve your family occasionally. Even a 30-second shared prayer before leaving the house builds unity and agreement. Another powerful addition is journaling answered prayers. When you notice small protections, write them down. This builds awareness that your prayers are working. Remember, prophetic prayer is not about intensity, it is about intentionality. The goal is not to become dramatic. The goal is to become consistent. And consistency creates transformation. You might be thinking, I'm not disciplined enough to wake up earlier. Start small, 2 mornings a week, then increase. You might think, I don't feel anything when I pray. Feelings are not the measure of effectiveness. Faith is. You might say, my mornings are chaotic. That is exactly why this matters. The busier your life becomes, the more intentional your spiritual foundation must be. Give it 21 days, not because it is a magic number, but because habits solidify through repetition. Within a few weeks you will notice less internal anxiety and more steady confidence. And that alone changes everything. Today you learned that family protection is not accidental. It is declared, it is established, it is practiced. You now have a simple 3-step prophetic morning framework: apply covering, make declarations, establish peace. Starting tomorrow, set your alarm 15 minutes earlier. Before touching your phone, speak protection over your household. Watch how your mindset shifts. Watch how your confidence grows. Watch how peace becomes more consistent. If this message helped you, subscribe to this channel because I share spiritual and transformational teachings that strengthen your faith and your leadership at home. Like this video if you are committed to protecting your family intentionally. And in the comments, write this: I choose protection over anxiety. When you write it, you reinforce it. Next, I'll be sharing a teaching on breaking negative cycles in your household through intentional prayer patterns. Your family deserves peace. Your home deserves stability. And you have the authority to establish it. Start tomorrow morning.